So there's this silly show I can't believe I'm doing a video about all the superhero girls being on a team. Today I'm analyzing Wonder Woman of this group, the leader of this squad. She seems to be able to instantly turn into a Wonder Woman attire ridiculously fast. Similar to comics, you got the classic stuff, gear, tiara, red boots, red top, silver bracelets to help deflect stuff, magic lasso to help to compel her enemies to tell the truth. This lasso seems to be infinite length. She thinking it's going to stop when she's falling. It's going to keep going, buddy. You know, due to her being an Amazonian type character, you know they got to have different divine fruits.
I have requested the mystical fruit of Hermes. When an Amazon prepares for war, she eats a sacred fruit that grants her boundless energy.
Wonder Woman wouldn't be Wonder Woman if there wasn't implication she could fight, like she wields a melee weapon like a sword, even a shield. And there's implications she can just give you a mace. You know she can fight because when these people are fencing, she can beat them just because she's that skilled. Supergirl, somebody that has similar strength to her, she can kind of get the edge over her. Even if their strength is similar, it's just her fighting skill is a lot better. She can kind of tell what you're about to do before you do it because of her trained eye. One could say her fighting skill mixed with her fighting speed to be able to deflect all of this makes her scary. She's not your average human, so she has superhuman attributes like her strength. She's a hard worker and can lift weights that are unrealistically large for her size and weight. She doesn't mind working out. In this case, we've seen her lifting these massive weights. This is cool to see. But how strong is this version of Wonder Woman? Let's get it. Like I already brought up in this video, she does have some gear, and yes, her gear is busted, but don't get that twisted. Just because she has overpowered gear, that doesn't mean she isn't scary without it. I mean, if you take away all this gear, you still don't want to get hit with these hands. You can get an idea of her strength by Giganta throwing this at her. She catches it with her super strength. Stuff that she shouldn't be able to lift with ease, she lifts with ease, like this big equipment. A speeding car coming at her, she can stop it. She's strong enough to throw full-blown women like this. I'm talking about past multiple buildings with her strength. Elevators, she can stop with her super strength. Look how hard she throws these books. There's a lot of contradictions between the show and the canon, but let's be honest, her show self should technically be able to do this, like lift up a truck. I don't see the reason why she wouldn't be able to do it in the show. She can definitely lift hundreds or even maybe thousands of tons. She's holding back the arm of this big robot here when they all working together, pulling it, and she's holding her weight. But even this doesn't do her justice when it comes to her raw power because we know she can punch hard. Because when it comes to cars, she can just kick them out the way. Look how hard she hits the ground here. When we're talking about robots the size of houses, she can give them the hands and break them apart. So I think it's fair to say her hits could send a house flying, honestly, or punch a house apart barehanded without even using her weapons. That's pretty obvious at this point, right? With just her fist punching power. With her blade, of course, we see her parrying attacks from huge beings. Like, notice how big this being's fist is, so you know the being's huge. This is how huge the being is. This dragon, this huge dragon we've seen her fight and stab. We've seen her carve in the stone. This monster that's dang near the size of a building, she can slice a tentacle off. Or even a building-sized hydra, you see her slice off. Mixture of her barehanded strength and her using a weapon. We've seen her slice up this stuff and just punch through it afterwards. These robots get treated like butter. One could say her combat speed is at least as fast as lightning, being able to react to this lightning from Livewire. The best way to understand her might is the beings she has to compete against. Like, for example, General Zod, Kryptonian, for example. Or the fact she can take punches from Supergirl of this universe and get back up to show that she's on that level. We've even seen her just like box it out with Supergirl. Even get the advantage on her because of the skill advantage. But if you don't have enough power, skill ain't gonna matter. So let you know that Wonder Woman has the strength too when it comes to her punching power. Well, considering how strong Supergirl and them can hit, considering Bizarro Supergirl, basically a bootleg version of Supergirl with similar strength to her, can actually hit hard enough to tremble the planet a little bit right there and hit people through the entire planet. This is literally Supergirl, but a bootleg version. And narratively speaking, Wonder Woman can compete with her when it comes to raw strength and striking power. This shows that the striking power or strength advantage isn't big. They was going back and forth, implying that Wonder Woman could also tremble the planet. I mean, shoot, if this is too much for you to believe, if you don't think she can destroy the Earth or just tremble it, remember there's other planetoids that are not necessarily as big as Earth, but are still pretty big. If you don't believe she could tremble this, she should at least be able to tremble something smaller, a smaller planetoid like a moon with her punches. At least, right? She should at least be able to tremble the moon with her punches. But yeah, I think her punches and kicks can tremble more than the moon. I think she can tremble the Earth just like Supergirl and Bizarro Supergirl can. It just makes sense with narrative, and she's the leader of the squad. It just kind of all adds up. That her punches or kicks will feel like a whole bunch of continents landing on your face, basically. I think that's pretty legit. I mean, shoot, even if you don't want to believe this, as a bare minimum, we know she can launch an island or city in the air with her punching power. That much is fair. But what do you guys think? Did you guys know she can punch hard enough to tremble the Earth itself? Or do you think they're holding stuff back and she can tremble an even bigger planet like Jupiter or something? I want to hear your thoughts below. But before I get going, I gotta say a quick thanks to the donators. Helps out a lot. Respect Superhero Girl's version of Wonder Woman. I'm glad you are enjoying your time on the channel. Make sure you check out the playlist on the channel to see other How Strong videos. If you like what this channel is offering, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys later.